You want it? You got it. Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
I mouthed that like I screamed to myself. Watch this. Wake up! Does that look legit? Does that look like me saying wake
Looks
up?
legit.
Yeah, all right, do it again. Wake up! Damn it, I was off that time. All right, whatever. Welcome back to the show. It's Monday, June 27th. Good morning, Rico.
Good morning.
And good morning, dead man walking himself, Austin.
Good morning, buddy.
Yeah, Austin only has a short week. Well, actually, this is his last week on the air with us before he moves to LA. So I told management I don't even want to do a full week. Let me end it on Thursday. So we got a short week today for Beef Vegan Presents. Friday I'm taking off because I will not give Austin a swan song for bailing on us. This is what happens with this company. People are like, they move on, they leave, they jump the ship like Titanic style, like they get in the life raft. And then, I get an group email saying, hey, let's help all wish this person off. And like, no, I'm still on the ship. I'm still on the sinking ship. Why am I going to wave and give this person flowers for jumping ship? Doesn't make sense to me.
Dude, the captain that went down with the Titanic was pretty cool, though. Come on.
Yeah, he was dope.
I think that's you being a pessimist, though.
Yeah.
I'm not being a pessimist. How's that? Describe, explain yourself.
I don't know.
Explain.
Like you're seeing it as like, oh, F them, like they're leaving, screw them. No, like it should be, oh, they're moving on. Like it's good. If they found something better, cool.
They're evolving like a Pokemon.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not convinced you found something better.
Well, that's your opinion, buddy.
There's a beach. He's got
That's
a
like
beach.
totally your opinion, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
We got a beach too. It's only 3.5 hours south of us, and it's fantastic. So keep that in mind.
Well, I mean, in traffic in LA, it does take 4 hours to get to the beach, so it's fair.
Right. So it's about right. Yeah.
Exactly. But I'm not saying farewell to you on Thursday. I'll just say so long for now.
For now, yes.
Yeah, because I know in 3 months you'll be back, which will be great, But at
I will
that
be back
point,
and forth, buddy.
we'll have you fully replaced, and then you'll just have to get in back of the line. That's what happens.
Can we find somebody that looks exactly like him, too?
I found someone who looks better than him.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Because, Austin shaved his head. So we had the long hair rocker, the man on the street, which is a good deal. But then when he shaved his head, I was already planning on replacing him with somebody with longer hair. We
Sure
need
you were,
somebody with long rock and roll hair to go out on the streets and represent the show and the station. And we found that person. And he's going to be in on Thursday with Austin. And Austin's going to show him the ropes. And, it's a friend of his that's around the hallways. And then they're going to battle it out to see what his name's going to be. His name is Dave, right? Is it Dave?
David, yeah.
David, okay.
David.
Yeah, and David's cool. David looks like Slash. I already have a lot of ideas for David, but he has to, of course, be initiated into the show. And he'll have to battle against Austin on Thursday. And if he loses against Austin, then for the next month, he will be referred to only as Austin 2.0.
I want to kick his ass in that game.
Right. So there's something on the line, and it's going to be nice. And, at least that's something to play for. And we could continue the memory of Austin, as if he passed away. But we celebrate the memory of Austin with a better version of Austin.
Gone but not forgotten.
With
Yeah.
Austin 2.0. So that's what we have to look forward to. Today we look forward to giving away more WWE tickets because Sunday Night Stunner is going to be happening this Sunday. That's a day after Money in the Bank. That's WWE's premier event. Even though people aren't really stoked about that premier event, the day after is always a good fallout. We'll see if there's a title exchange in TCC or whatever. It'll be a good Sunday night show. And this weekend, there was a lot of shows just all over the country because the fallout for Roe versus Wade. There was protests around not only the country, but around the world, and artists are speaking out, and it's an S show, and it's going to continue. And it will continue until it gets reversed, and that could take years. And it's a very convoluted, complicated system, and a lot of people are feeling screwed and unjust. And I mean, I get it. I get it so much. So, You got Green Day star Billy Joe going on stage renouncing his U.S. citizenship, saying F America. Janelle Monáe, who's an artist, had blunt words, just F you, the Supreme Court. Jodie Sweden from Full House was protesting in LA over the weekend. Well, you're laughing at that. Yeah. But while she was protesting, police shoved her down to the ground forcefully because she was almost kind of like leading the protest, which is, obviously something near and dear to her heart, as to most women, because it does take away, you can't sit here as a man and understand what it feels like as a woman in today's world, knowing that your reproductive rights and everything are just stripped from you and you're a second-class citizen. And that's the way that they're feeling. And it also makes, parents and just a lot of people feel helpless. I'll tell you the truth. On Friday, the day that this was overturned, I'm talking to my daughter and she's saying that she needs to see a doctor soon. And I'm like, what's the matter? And I was like, when was the last time you had your period? And she said, April. I was like, are you effing kidding me? April? Why are you telling me this now? So I'm freaking the F out, right? This is like, right now you have no choice, and you're only 16 years old and we're already poor. You want to be poor forever? Like, this is how you get stuck in the system. So why are they taking away people's rights to having an abortion? It's literally to cultivate more poor people and then to keep you like reliant and sucking off the teat of the government. But at the same time, you have those same people taking away those rights saying no teat for you. It's a lose-lose. So I'm like freaking out that my daughter may be pregnant. And I run to the Walgreens to get a pregnancy test. I let my girlfriend know. She's freaking out. It's a whole big deal. And fortunately, thank baby Jeebus. All right. She wasn't pregnant. There's other issues. She has to go to the doctor today because she's, drastic diet change and it messes with periods. And I don't know. I'm not a doctor. It's very complicated. But the feeling I had for like over that hour just stressed the F out, and knowing that there was no other option other than we got to see this through.
Now, think about that. That's going to happen millions of times over and over again now because of this. All these freakouts, all these like, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
And this opened up the floodgates for all these misogynists, especially on social media, because I'll see like all these comments.
That's because you got a lot of sexist and racist friends there. You need to purge your Facebook there, buddy.
I'm talking about articles, buddy. Comments on articles.
Are they sharing those articles?
You think I'd be friends on social media with someone who actually like goes out and says some stuff like that?
I don't know why your algorithm's so hateful. I would definitely question your Google searches. I'm just saying. But yes, I mean, the fact that it takes away any of those options, whatever it may be, is very difficult and stressful for a lot of Americans out there. And so, if you think the protests are going to stop, they're not. And it's unfortunate we're right back in 1972 and we're just doing things all over again. And that's all we're going to talk about it for now. Obviously it's very difficult when you put together a morning show sheet of all the different fun little topics and D jokes and things like that. But this is such a huge story and it affects so many people, not just nationally, but globally. And it's just a bad look for America in general to the rest of the world. And that's just what we have to deal with. It's just this politics at its finest. So, hey, it's awesome. All right, we got your morning moron coming up next after asking Alexandria, but we'll kick things off with System of a Down, BYOB, and Rock 102.1 KFMA. Don't go away. All right, heavy show open here this morning, but you have to do the fallout, report on the news, everything else. Welcome back. The big takeaway from this morning, though, as we move forward for the time being and do your daily distraction, as is our job, Austin agreed to get a Beef Vegan Presents tattoo on his ass if we can get a tattoo artist, and it didn't take long. It was less than 10 minutes before
very
Malone reached out to us via Manny. And it was an OG streamer, Manny. Let me know if that was you, Manny, who called in and hooked us up with Malone. Because kudos if it was. And
thanks, Manny.
Yeah, Malone at Pure Line Inc. is going to put this sticker tattooed on that ass.
That's right.
I'm stoked.
That's right.
Branding, baby.
I think you're way more stoked about this than I am.
Well, I mean, this is a historic thing. I've won awards that I have platinum plaques, which I'm very proud of, but I don't think I'll be as proud as I would be once you get the Beef Vegan Presents logo tattooed on your ass. Now, I would not have you do this at all if I didn't get renewed for a contract. I get like if I was still waiting to see if my contract was going to get renewed, I'm superstitious enough to believe that would jinx any chance of this show getting renewed. But
Now that you're in the clear.
yeah. The ink
Anything goes, baby.
yeah, the ink on the contract is dried, signed, and delivered. I think we're good. Yes, get that tattoo.
But the ink on my ass will be
Make the-
very fresh.
Yes, it will. We're gonna smack it too. Huh? Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to the podcast broadcast. Hanging out here with Austin and Rico, live on the stream. You can join in on the conversation, and we're just recapping and enjoying and looking forward to Austin getting that tattoo. But first, let me share this information for you. It seems like great orgasms can come from genetics. So you may be genetically predisposed to not having great orgasms, meaning it's not your boyfriend's fault, ladies. It's your own genetics. What a great way to spin this.
I know.
Oh, did you orgasm? No. Oh, well, you got to blame your ancestors on that one
Must be
because
your
I put
fault.
it down. Yeah. British researchers have uncovered data that seems to show that earth-shattering orgasms may be in part genetic. The study came out of St. Thomas Hospital in London and Keele University. In it, researchers looked at 683 sets of identical twins and 714 sets of non-identical twins, all ages between 19 and 83, all female. Well, this is an interesting study to observe. All right, now between them, 2 questions were asked. These are the questions. Overall, how frequently do you experience orgasm during intercourse? And the second question, how frequently do you experience orgasm during self-pleasure by yourself or a partner? Now, just over a fifth said they never or rarely experience an orgasm during sex. And just over 1/5 said the same was true during the steamy solo session. Now, identical twins share a DNA code with each other. Non-identical twins only share about 50% of their DNA. So this led research teams to investigate the genetics and the environments that led to the big O for various women. What they found was that with 60% of women, genetics played a role for them being able to hit the point of no return with or without a partner. So genetics was the key to reaching that O. Now,
Wow.
did you ever have a girlfriend that never had an orgasm? Or actually, should I ask, have you ever had a girlfriend that had an orgasm?
Have I ever had a girlfriend that had an orgasm? Yes.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
So
How do you
she
know?
says.
Yeah.
So
how,
she
do you,
says.
how do you know?
How do I know?
Yeah.
I just know.
That's terrible.
I
answer.
made her put her hand on the Bible and swear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
go to court. Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say a good telltale sign is when women's legs shake. So I make sure to shake my girlfriend's leg every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, they're shaking.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. I'm doing a good job, huh?
Your toes are
Ah.
curling right now because I'm doing it.
Have you
So it's-
ever faked an orgasm?
No. No, I've never had to.
Oh, you're too young. I mean, you haven't got to that point where you rather just tap out and go to sleep than finish.
You've gotten to that point?
Once your stamina gets a certain point and your cardio is at a low point, yeah, several times. I've definitely spit on someone's back and be like, oh, that was me. I'm done.
The sound.
Clear. That was a good out. All right, we'll keep the conversation going.
That was a great out.
Thanks.
Spit on them.
Hold on, I gotta play this. Oh wait, do I have my? Yeah, I have
If
a...
ejaculate came out like spit, that'd be hilarious.
Oh, you guys never did that?
Like the dinosaur from Jurassic Park. It just
I
comes
still
out like
think
that.
I'm too young and fresh.
Yes. I don't think. There you go. Beef stamina and cardio is always low. My
You gotta work on that.
My stamina is high. The cardio is low. And yes, like drunk sex, I got to a point. This is only something that you deal with once you're in your 30s and you start approaching your 40s. Once you train yourself to hold back so well, you overtrain. And it's like, oh shit, there's nothing that's gonna happen.
No,
here.
I can't.
Yeah. So, oh yeah.
So all those years of training yourself to edge, it all out the window now.
No. Well, let me answer the phone first
Okay.
before I figure out your question.
Okay.
Rock 1 2.1. Who's this?
This goes to John Paul Jones.
What's up, dude?
You were spitting on my back and telling me you were coming?
Ah!
He was.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure I never banged you, ghost of John Paul Jones.
That would be interesting.
You don't even remember.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't. I blacked it out.
I'm hurt.
He only did that to John Bonham.
Yeah. That's great. Awesome.
No, that John Paul Jones is still alive.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm a John Paul Jones who's down in Davy Jones' locker. And not Davy Jones from the Monkees either.
That was the best thing I've heard all day.
Love how he was the
I'm
first to
gonna-
laugh at that joke.
Yeah, so I'm gonna edit this up and play it as a speed break. Thank you for the call, brother. I appreciate it. And no, we didn't. Ben. Later.
Courtney says I faked it because I had a cramp in my leg.
Yeah,
Fair
that's a
enough.
good enough reason for sure.
Keep hydrating.
All right, this morning we shared a crazy morning moron story. I'm going to edit this together for a speed break. We're back right after this. Check this out. Rock 102.1, it's KFMA. It's 6:17, time for your morning moron. All we got to do is have a moron here for you to start off your Monday morning here. This, I'm setting it up. Okay, so this stupid criminal was trying to get away from police, right? And so he had to find the ultimate spot where he could hide where the cops couldn't find him. Now, you know you're already in deep doo-doo when the cops are chasing you. But the last thing you want to do is end up in deep doo-doo, literally.
Oh.
And that's what this man did in Oklahoma. A cop in Northeast Oklahoma tried to pull over this guy last Thursday for not wearing a seatbelt. Simple as that. So the guy just took off. Turns out he had a bunch of stolen stuff in his trunk and was linked to 2 burglaries. So that's why he didn't stop. He was a 23-year-old named Wolf Berry.
Whoa.
Sounds delicious.
Wolfberry.
Yeah, it's
Wolfberry.
like the latest ingredient in your morning cereal. Yeah, try some Wolfberry. Wolfberry Crunch.
Sounds scary.
Yeah. You know what? And his middle name, not that it matters, is October. So this kid was either going to be like a superstar or a criminal and end up being criminal.
Yeah.
Wolf October Berry then floored it and got into a high-speed chase that finally ended when he crashed. But then he took off on foot, and cops were chasing after Wolf October Berry. And they didn't find him at first because he did pick a very unlikely hiding spot. But they ended up finding him hiding in a bunch of cow manure. Oh, he biff-tanned himself.
Nice.
Now, according to police, he'd been in the manure for several hours. So, again, it's like seeping into his pores at this point. This is a great place to hide, though, because nobody wants to dig through a pile of horse manure or cow manure. Now, he's facing several charges, and I'm pretty sure he was hosed off before he was taken into the back of a police car. But police did apprehend Wolf October Berry, and he is facing felonies. And again, he's in deep doo-doo. And I do have, I mean, on the radio, so I can't even say other stuff. But you guys want to see what Wolf October Berry looks like?
Yes, and I want to know
Absolutely.
what officer put him in his car.
Officer, I need some gloves.
Yeah, no kidding.
And a gas mask. All right, here's Wolf October Berry. I don't know why. Okay, look at that guy. Oh, see,
He looks like a wolf.
Like I said, he would be a superstar if he didn't happen to be so ugly and not have a chin. But besides that, Wolf October Berry, and it just looks like a criminal. So there you go. Hiding in a pile of cow manure definitely makes you a morning moron. All right, just me and you, Rico. Austin took off. Oh, that's-
Typical Austin.
Cat. Yo. I think Cat's next door right now.
Oh God.
Yeah, to promote the other, an event that she has coming up at the museum, right? And so she has to do it. So she's on the old show, and she goes, "Oh my God, this Frank interview." I wonder how bad it is. There's obviously awkwardness. Frank got butthurt that Cat jumped ship, and she's been having a good time with us. And he is a thirsty dude who just likes to thirst on chicks. So he's a little butthurt about that. And that's all I can say about that.
Spilled the tea.
Yeah. Yesterday I went to the casino. I just want to say this. I want to show this. So we had this Meet the Chef event happen at Casino del Sol. And I was like, oh shit, I haven't been in a casino forever. And my girlfriend was sick all weekend, so I didn't do anything. So I was just kind of like bored laying around the couch. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to go to the casino early and enter a poker tournament. So I went at 1:00 to a poker tournament, and it was kind of BS. It was like a 15-person waiting list. And so I got into the tournament like an hour deep into that tournament, short stacked, only got to play 2 hands, busted, boom, $70 out. But I came to the casino with $200. And so with that, I had like 2 hours to kill before the event even started. So I made my way over to the blackjack table and I put $100 down and boom, baby. Oh, these
Is
are
that
all
$1,000?
20s. There's a beat. Well, okay. I mean, I didn't get rich, but I got my money back and then some. So I got some extra dough going
Ooh.
into my vacation. And like, here's my beef tip for you. Watch how I play blackjack because I'm a goddamn genius.
Did you double down? Did you split?
I doubled. Oh, in fact, actually, it's funny that you say that. I'm sitting down. I play this first table.
Mhm.
And I go up a little bit, but then I start going on a cold run, and I lost a couple of hands in a row. And I was like, all right, take my money and run. Got to go to another table because this spot's not working. And that's the key, right? You gotta go.
feel it.
If you're losing, you got to go to another table. So there's another table that's filled up, but there's one spot right in the middle, right? So I don't know these people, but it's a casino. That's how you make friends. And so I sat down in the middle and I start playing. At one point, I had an ace and a 4, right? So that's a 15, but it's soft. And the dealer was showing a 4. So I doubled down. And the dude next to me is like, oh, this dude's a gambler. This guy's gambling. He knows how to gamble. Like immediately gives me props. And sure enough, I turned that $25 bet into a $50 bet and I won that. The dealer busted. I was betting the dealer was going to bust. Boom, they get $100 right there. Yeah. So all that all day long. So made my money back. So I got paid and I ate a bunch of free food. It was fantastic.
You know what the best feel? I like the fact that you're able to like understand that when you're in a losing streak to bounce out, because a lot of times the mentality is you want to get revenge on the dealer.
Yeah.
Or you want to just stick it out. You're like, I'm going to get it back from this particular table.
Yeah. And another thing which I caught myself doing because I'm so afraid of Asian dealers, which is it's kind of racist.
Kind of.
Well, okay. That is kind of racist. Well, that is racist. But Asian dealers in a casino are cutthroat. They're very good at their job. And I normally don't have luck, or at least I think that. And it is an ignorant way to think. The woman I won the most money on yesterday, she was an older Asian woman. And she was fantastic. And in fact, actually, after I won a couple $100 from her, I tipped her on her way out. And then she was replaced by a white guy. And I was like, fuck this, I'm out. I cashed out, took my money, went straight to the bank. And, I'm happy to report that, I spent 6 hours. No, actually. Like a little over 6 hours at the casino and came back with extra money.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel good.
You know what's funny? I don't know if you do slots that much either, but the mentality you have, because they know, like, about this too, the psychology that goes into the sounds, gets you amped. It's like when you hit a minor jackpot, it's like you just won $4, but it's all pomp and circumstance and crazy bells and whistles.
Yes, like there's a psychological reason they do that, especially now that no slot machines actually spit out the coins anymore, but they figured out that sound of the coin spitting out and the payout is what triggers the chemicals in the brain to get you to continue to gamble. And if you don't see the attraction of gambling, Christina, it's because you never won. It is very fun. I look at it like this. When I walk into Casino del Sol, I love it immediately. Right?
It's like Disneyland.
It is like Disneyland. It's an adult arcade that isn't porn-tastic.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, you have an opportunity to play all these games and then win in real time. And there's no better thing to win than money. That is the ultimate prize that we all kind of need. The adrenaline rush. I mean, it sucks to lose, but it's fantastic to win. And, it's fun. And I will say this, the social aspect of it is like no other. Because, I'll give you a beef tip right now. As far as how do you win at a blackjack table? You have fun at a blackjack table. You make it loud. You cheer. You high five because it's like the cards have ears. So you want to have that kind of energy out there. And then the cards just kind of fall your way. If you sit there and you mope or you're quiet, the cards will reflect that. I know it's really strange and
that sounds woo-woo, but you might be
onto
something.
Yeah, no, I've seen it happen.
We talked earlier about the cooler too, like the superstition behind that.
Yes, which
it's so true. I feel like it's so true.
Yeah, I was thinking about playing craps, right? And so I walked by the craps table there, and they had a nice craps game going. And I'm hearing them cheer from across the way, and I walked by without stopping, just kind of scope, see what the minimum bet is. And I couldn't really tell. So then I'm like, okay, I'll walk back by again and watch. And as soon as I stood behind the player to kind of see the next roll, boom, 7 out. And they all lost. And I did one of those Homer Simpson into the bushes thing. I was like,
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want them to see me like the point and be like, it's his fault.
Right.
Because craps players,
Oh,
uber
yeah.
superstitious.
Oh,
Everything
yeah.
about that game is superstition. And yeah, so if they were like, what just changed? We're going on a great roll. What just happened? And they turn around and see my fat ass, they're like, what is this?
Slipping away.
What's
Yeah.
this game called? Yeah. I get lynched.
There's
Who's
nothing.
winning?
There is nothing funnier to me too with craps about like when you're the one rolling, and you have to establish your dice throwing style because people watch you and you look at the die like you know what you're doing and you're like twisting them around and looking back and forth at the wall and they're like, this kid knows how to gamble.
Oh,
And you're thinking in your head like, I don't know what I'm doing.
3
but
seconds. Yeah,
I look cool.
Look good.
Yeah.
Rock 102.1 KFMA, hanging out on the podcast broadcast, talking about yesterday's winnings at Casino del Sol. As I'm up a few $100s from going out for that Meet the Chef event, which is great. I can't wait for Iron Chef, which is July 30th. You guys can get your tickets today, and you can join me at the blackjack and craps tables leading up to the event because you know that's where I'm going to be. Hey, it's 9:26. Time for another dose of the Morning Moron. I got a bonus moron for you guys. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for the sake of ironic T-shirts, this guy is a super morning moron. It's no secret that if you see somebody wearing a Dare shirt, they're on drugs.
Right.
Right? That's
Pretty
just
obvious.
how it is. Yeah.
Yep.
It's irony at its finest. Okay. Well, this guy, he took that Dare shirt and he upped the ante a little bit, as I'll show you on the podcast broadcast stream. His shirt isn't a Dare shirt. It reads this: I'm too good for drugs. All right. So that's the style that this man was rocking. I'm too good for drugs. He's a 60-year-old man named Alan Burnett. And surprise, surprise, he was caught with drugs while wearing his shirt.
Surprise.
Nice.
All right, for $1, what drugs did he have on him?
Methamphetamine.
Boom! Both of you get $1 right off the bat. Absolutely. Any meth head who's high on meth will definitely look at a shirt like this and say, I need to wear that shirt every single day.
Yep.
No one will suspect a thing.
Right. Something about tweakers and their irony, man.
You know,
It's,
he looks like a character out of a Tarantino movie.
He really
Yeah.
He
does.
has that look to him.
yeah, no, he has a good bad guy look.
Or
And
like a
that's
Coen
what,
Brothers movie.
yeah, that's what 45 years of doing meth will do to your face.
Yeah.
Now they arrested him for meth near his home in Asheville, Alabama, about 45 miles outside of Birmingham.
Wait.
They charged him with possession of methamphetamine, drug paraphernalia, and that's a misdemeanor in Alabama because honestly, they put methamphetamine in the milk, I'm guessing. And his T-shirt was still on when they took this mugshot. Now, this isn't the first time we've seen this specific T-shirt in a mugshot. We've seen other people get busted for drugs in shirts like I love crystal meth, which at least they're not lying.
Yeah.
And a shirt that says, who needs drugs? No, seriously, I have drugs. And of course, 2 different people got busted while wearing a Dare T-shirt. So
Amazing.
carrying meth with you while wearing an ironically drugged out T-shirt definitely makes you a morning moron. We're going to hit the reset, be back with more on Beef Vegan Presents, but we're going to keep the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast. Join us on youtube.com/beefvegan. Clear. Oh, yes. What's your most ironic drug T-shirt, streamers? Do you have one? Yeah, that's my question of the day.
Or do you have a band T-shirt and you don't listen to the band?
Oh, that's way more often than
It's
the thing.
way worse.
Yes, no, my girlfriend's been guilty of that. as
Colin,
well.
how many albums can you name?
I know.
Shut
Well,
up.
There's a nice in between, like you don't need to do the whole like mansplaining thing just because you want to. But then again, if you really want to, go for it.
I know, it's just fun. It's funny.
It is
And they
kinda
clam up. Like, I don't know.
That was his icebreaker
Stupid
T-shirt.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A glass icebreaker. Oh, earlier this morning we talked about ultimate date idea. Now I want to hear in your comments if you would actually think about doing this for a date, or you think this is just a very cheap way to get a free meal. Here is the DoorDash date. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. I came across this couple who's getting trolled online for their date idea, but I actually think it's brilliant. I call it the DoorDash date. All right. So essentially, this girl, Teresa, recently shared on TikTok that her and her husband enjoy spending their date nights delivering for DoorDash. They do it together. They say it's not even a side hustle for them. It's just date night. She wrote in a video.
Are they eating the customer's food?
No, they're not.
Okay.
I mean, that's a 1-star service for sure. I mean, but I'm sure you could have a fry or two. They could do Lady in the Tramp style.
Right?
As they're driving.
We didn't even pay for this, babe.
Yes, we're getting paid, baby. They say they were trying to make money, and they wanted to make money on date night instead of spending it. Which unfortunately in today's economy, you have to do all these side hustles and gigs just to kind of get by. So this makes sense for a 2022 date idea. Now they got plenty of support from DoorDash, which commented, no need to chase that dollar when you've already won the lottery. But of course, DoorDash, like, calm down, bro. Not everyone's going to do this, but I might do that because I know that date nights get kind of expensive. And sometimes my girlfriend has very expensive taste when it comes to what do you want to do? It costs a lot to keep her entertained. In this situation, though, you're literally kind of driving around. You're running errands in a fun way. It's like an adventure. And then you're making money together. And then, say you do a DoorDash date and you rack up like $75. Then you can go straight to the bar with that and know you got $75 in free drinks or whatever the case. So the DoorDash date, I think, is a great idea. Would you do this kind of stuff, Rico?
No.
Well, why not?
It's a deep dive. We'll go into it some other time.
Well, again, we were not going to go into it some other time.
All
We're
right, do you
on
wanna
the
have an
radio.
hour
Some
podcast?
traumatizing Uber story, or like what happened?
Jesus, I know. And this is
I
like,
want to talk about it.
give me a summary. Well, never mind. I'm
No,
moving
it just
past-
seems like a cheat. I don't know. It seems like a very, bittersweet sort of.
I feel
thing.
like sometimes you forget what we're doing here. Anyways, there was comments on Facebook. There's comments on the TikTok that kind of coincide with Rico's beliefs in this. Someone wrote, "This is not a date. That's a job. Call it what it is."
Yeah.
While another wrote, "It's cute until you realize the capitalistic nightmare of a couple having to work on date night just to earn more money."
Yeah.
Like, ugh. And although not everyone was against it, one person did say, "That's how my daughter's dad and I got together. We did Uber Eats for the first couple of dates." Jesus, this just happened then, huh? Uber Eats for the first couple of dates, and then you end up having a kid with this guy? You know he's broke, right? Ugh, all right. But it's a strange idea for romance, but it works. But I want to ask you guys, would you be down with the DoorDash date? Do you think it's cute or completely ridiculous? 600 KFMA at 600-5362. We'll hear your phone calls next. And coming up here in about 15 minutes, another round of Your F My Life. You still have time to give me an email, beefvegan@kfma.com, subject line FML, to have your FML life. FML life. Right up on the air.
My wife.
All right, we'll be right back after this, after I teach Rico that we're doing radio.
Oh, yeah.
Did you get caught self-loving by your mom?
It is awkward.
Did you do something that got you fired from your job?
I just get stupider.
It's fun being stupid.
Don't hide this in vain. Let us laugh at your pain. Call 600 KFMA right away.
I promise we won't embarrass you.
Because Beef Vegan presents F My Life. F My Life. F My Life.
Yes, time for another round of your Monday morning F My Life situation sent to me at beefvegan@kfma.com. But of course, if you have an F My Life you care to share on the air, it's been a long weekend. I know you do. Give me a call right now, 600 KFMA, the 600-5362, and our expert panel will weigh in on your F My Life situation with me. I got Rico and Austin both sitting in this morning, so let's get started. Here's our first F My Life email sent to me by Sarah. She said, "The other day, my sister called me at work and told me our elderly mom had passed away. I dropped everything and rushed home to find out that she was fine and that my sister was just pranking me. When I explained this to my boss, he accused me of lying to get out of work, and I was fired." This good.
Yeah.
Wow.
This escalated very quickly. F My Life, Rico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
F my life. That was supposed to be an innocent prank, but oh my god.
Just a prank, bro.
So happens with dumb people prank.
Yeah.
People get fired. All right, next F My Life situation sent to me by Juuls. She said, "Today my boyfriend of 5 years almost broke up with me. Why? Our 1-month-old's hair is growing in blonde and we both have dark hair. Did I cheat? No. I had blonde hair as a child until I was 4, as did everyone else born in my family. I guess this factor doesn't count when you're paranoid." All right, so Juuls has a paranoid baby daddy. F My Life, Austin.
F my life because he's probably projecting
Exactly.
something that he's hiding.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you guys are onto something there. Oh, yeah. So F My Life, Juuls, your baby daddy is cheating on you. Woo. Ooh, that's rough. All right, next up, my life email sent to me by Thomas said, today I backed into a parked car in the parking lot. Not only did I back into a parked car, but it was the only parked car there. F my life, Rico.
Big baby, stop smoking so much weed.
Okay, you think it's a weed thing?
Yes.
It's possible. What do you say, Austin?
Big baby, because the person whose car you crashed into, that's an F my life, because that happened to me at the dispensary.
Oh, well, that person smoked too much weed.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Exactly.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I would park 3 blocks away from your work, dude. Just
I park to
that.
the side now where nobody goes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Someone will still run into your car.
I'm
How
sure.
bad was the damage?
Not bad at all. And I actually got a lot of money out of it. So
Oh, then big
I'm-
baby. Jesus.
yeah.
All right. Next situation. Perry sent me this email. Said, today I confessed my love to my crush over text. Later, she posted the message I sent to her on Facebook and wrote, "Look at the pathetic man." The post had over 50 ha-ha reactions. Oh, no. I always go for the ha-ha ratio as well. F my life. What do you say, Rico?
Yeah.
All right.
What was the
You can tell
caption?
by my face right there. That's
The caption was, "Look at the pathetic man."
Yeah, that's horrible.
That's
yeah,
awful.
That's
Yeah.
brutal. Yeah. So sorry about your luck there, Perry. All right. And final off my life of the day, Alex sent me this email and said, today I woke up to my girlfriend's house. She was staring at me, holding a knife over my face. She ran away giggling. No.
Oh my!
Yeah, I got serial killer
Oh,
vibes.
That's
there.
gonna give me nightmares.
100% F my life.
No, that big baby.
Yeah,
That's
you're fine.
That's modern dating.
That's modern dating.
I'm used to it.
Unfortunately, ran out of time. We can't unpack the psychoses that is Rico. But I mean, if you have a knife fetish and you're single, holler at my boy.
Hey.
All right, we're back. Yeah, we
It's
ended on
Debbie.
that note. Like, yes, Amber Heard vibes for sure.
Poop
Okay,
on my bed.
so this is funny. I just I posted earlier on the Facebook page about Austin, saying Austin agreed to get a Beef Vegan Presents tattoo on his ass before he leaves. Tell him not to below or forever hold your peace. And a bunch of people commented, and everyone's pretty much saying the same, like, do it, bitch. But Austin's mom commented on here, and she wasn't anti-tattoo by any means. You can't see it on the stream, I don't think, but she wrote, "This is much safer than some of the other ideas I've heard you guys talk about." Well, yeah, you're right, Austin's mom. So, yeah, this is a safe idea.
Love you, Mom. Thank you.
It's going to be fantastic.
Taking care of your boy.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody, oh my God, like Heather wrote, do it. Not even wrote,
Oh,
like
it's a Palpatine gif.
Oh,
Do it.
yes,
Yeah.
all the gifts, right? You can do it. Anthony put do it. And Weirdo said forever holding my peace, but she's still thinking do it. Christian wrote just do it. And then Judy wrote, yeah, the artist sounded genuinely stoked to do it. And that's the best thing you could ask for when getting a tattoo, which is absolutely right.
Yeah.
And here's what the tattoo would look like. We're thinking is an artist sketch of so that's Austin's ass, and now he doesn't think it's going to be that big, and I don't think Pallone wants to tattoo that big for free. I mean, we'll give him a tip and all that.
Yeah.
And luckily for Pallone and for me, I just won some money at the casino, so it's free money. I'll hook the dude up, especially if he does a good job and makes my face logo don't look like I have Down syndrome.
But what if he does make you look like you have Down syndrome?
It's a free tattoo.
No, then I have to tip him extra because that's hilarious. Because then you have to try to explain that when a girl sees
Oh, is that
ass
your little
tattoo.
brother?
I know.
Yes.
He's lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's so beautiful.
And Pallone is absolutely excited to do the work. And it's good too, because we'll definitely show some love for Pallone. And thank you, Manny, again.
Hell yeah.
OG #1 for hooking us up with Pallone. And Rico will do the magic touches on a great little video that we could air on the podcast broadcast stream. It will go down as legendary. The dude who's going to replace Austin, his name's Dave. We're going to meet him this week. And we're going to, like we said in the show open, do a little game to see if he'll be referred to as Dave or Austin 2.0. It's really difficult for him not to be Austin 2.0 at this point because Austin's going out with a bang.
Oh, yeah.
And it's literally going to, what if that tattoo cock blocks you? Like a chick is about to sleep with you and then she sees that tattoo on your ass.
Well, the only situation I can think of would be that if she's like about to like eat my ass or something.
Yeah, okay. Or
But-
peg you.
Or
You
peg
forget
me.
about
Turn
pegging.
around.
Or-
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, getting my ass eaten, that doesn't happen that often. So
No,
I don't think I'm going to worry
probably
about
not.
that one.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. And no, we're not going to live stream it because it's a tattoo and that'd be boring. And
3 hours.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to be a process.
yeah, and no one wants to see that. And I don't want to get booted off of Facebook for showing like
In case
male
we show the
nudity.
starfish by accident.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, Austin, spread them.
I know.
I know you don't like Dave already, but I think you will like Dave. I think he's pretty good.
David's cool. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt, guys.
Oh, well, I mean,
What
if
I'm saying,
Austin
Dave
says
should
it,
get
then-
a tattoo of Austin on his ass as an initiation.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Now we're talking.
And it has
Yeah.
to say Sun Monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, why get a tattoo of a band that's already broken up?
Band's not broken up.
Oh, you're
you
moving
keep,
to LA.
You keep saying that. You keep saying that.
Rock 102.1 KFMA. I'm talking to Austin here on the podcast broadcast stream, where I just informed him that his band Sun Monkey's broken up, and I'm saying this because it's obviously broken up. If you're moving to LA,
But that's not the case, though.
all right, how often are you going to be able to practice with the band?
At least once a week, which is already what we do usually. Once a week.
That's not enough to make it as a band. You know how many like platinum selling artists that I know personally that I've known since they were at the level that Sun Monkey is at right now?
Sorry, what was the question? I kind of blanked out.
Yeah, see. So I know at least 10 different artists who have sold over or streamed over 1 million songs or plays on their song since they were at Sun Monkey's level, meaning that they were a baby band starting off on a local level, right? How many of those bands practice once a week? Ask me that question.
How many of those bands practice once a week?
Zero. So to make it in the music industry,
But we also have jobs and other obligations.
I understand that.
Yes.
Yeah, and that gets in the way of a lot of great talent in making it to that next level. But yeah, you can't expect to be a fantastic or a phenomenal music act if you don't take the time to put in the work behind the scenes. It's not about the show. It's about all the effort that goes in behind the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
So, I would at least schedule, if you're planning on continuing Sun Monkey and growing Sun Monkey, then you have to schedule practices at least 3 times a week. And if you can't find the people to do it 3 times a week, then focus your efforts on writing your scripts and your other passions.
Filmmaking.
Yeah, exactly. And what you're going to make it. Because here's the thing. We have friends that dip their toes in 10 different things, but don't focus on one thing. So they suck at 10 different things as opposed to being great at one thing. Right.
Well, it's a good thing I only have 2 things that I really want to do. And it's not that I have to do both. It's that I'll be happy if, my direction goes either way.
At your age, it's great performing live and creating music and having that brotherhood. It's just a shame that you were taking off. Like I had to move away from Flagstaff where my band was. And my band was over essentially because of that.
What was
we
the
got
name of your
together,
band?
Gravy Blue.
Gravy
but
Blue,
yeah, so it was whatever.
Are you sure the reason that you guys broke up was because of you leaving, or was it the name?
Yeah, they like the name. But my point is, we did a couple shows after that, but that was it.
Okay.
And we didn't progress. We didn't get any better. While we were together, though, we were practicing like 4 or 5 days a week, and then we were destroying it as far as our shows. We were able to put together an album. So, this is the stuff that you have to do. Now, if we continue to work hard, could we have made it to that next level? Really, it depends on the talent that's within. Maybe, maybe not. There's still nothing is guaranteed when it comes to the music business.
Well, you also got to take into consideration those opportune moments that don't come easily. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of a right place, right time kind of thing as well.
Well, you got to create opportunities as well.
Of course.
It's not what you know, it's who you know, and you know me. But I know that Sun Monkey's going to suck if you're only going to practice once a week and then via Zoom.
I mean, you're the only one who has said Sun Monkey sucks. So that's one person compared to everyone else who's gone to our shows. And you've never even been to one show.
No, I know.
You've never been to one show.
I'm not going
so
now.
You can't say
I'm
shit.
not going now. You just, I got
join
to
our
dump.
join our Zoom.
Oh, my bad.
It's all right. But I'm not going now because essentially you broke up. And my opinion outweighs 100 other people who just gave you an opinion because what do they know?
Brick wall. This guy is
They don't know.
guy
Brick
is a
wall.
goddamn brick wall.
Brick wall.
I'm not brick wall. I'm just saying
You are a brick
my
wall.
opinion is
I am telling you the facts here.
my opinion is more knowledgeable and worth more than any of your friends who've seen your band, for sure. Because I have
He
life
made Billie
experience. I've
Eilish.
shown this.
Okay.
Yes.
Listen to him.
Billie Eilish wouldn't even be Billie Eilish today if it wasn't for me.
I knew her back when she was Billie Eyelids.
Exactly.
Right.
I had her change her name.
Eyelash. Yeah.
Eyelash.
So, I mean, rest in peace, Sun Monkey. They had a good run. And
Jesus
good luck
Christ.
to Austin in Los Angeles as he writes the next great script, because I want you to focus all your energy on the script, because you gave up the. Do your friends know that you gave up on them? Because they did. Because you did. So
the
you
music
gave up on
soundtrack's
them.
going to be Sun Monkey in the movie.
Yeah. No, Sun Monkey, they're going to replace. They probably already replaced Austin, to be honest with you, and they just haven't even told them.
How are they going to replace me when I write all of the riffs and I bring the riffs to the table?
They got new riffs.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Oh, yeah. No, and I know who their new replacement is. It's Dave.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Austin 2.0.
You're going to replace a guitar player with someone who only knows how to sing? Good luck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, he'll figure it out.
He'll figure it out.
There's YouTube, baby.
We got your beef. We're going to keep the conversation going. If you agree or disagree, I want to see in the comments on the podcast stream. You can join us on youtube.com/beefvegan. That's where the party's at. Be back with your beef tip after Foo Fighters on Rock 102.1 KFMA. You can tell you get passionate because he's dropping the S-bomb on the air. I'm like, oh, Bob.
I forgot for a split second that we were on air. I
Me
thought we
too.
were
I
only
thought we were on
doing
the
the live
stream.
stream.
No, yeah.
Tricky.
We keep it real on air, too.
Oh, we
you
do.
know? Yeah.
We do.
So agree or disagree on that assessment. Let's see what Todd says. If you would like to sub monkey, just tell him that sub monkey wants to have sex with him. Oh, yeah.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
That's Sun Monkey.
And it's
wants
Sun
to
Monkey.
fuck.
See, fans aren't even getting the name right of your band.
Maybe it's your pronunciation, Beef.
Yeah, maybe it's you.
I think I pronounced Sun Monkey pretty
Sun.
properly.
Well, maybe our listeners are deaf. I have no idea, dude.
No.
Yeah,
we
do
got
some
this
sign
in
language.
subtitles, too.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, then they can't read.
All right. That's cool. Insult the people that might actually listen to Sun Monkey. Are you on Spotify?
Yeah, we are.
All right, there you go. You want to hear some Sun Monkey, guys?
iTunes?
No. Everyone said no.
As he sips.
That's quick.
Everybody hates you. No big deal. No big deal. Don't worry about it.
All right, good luck with that. But yeah, I mean, once a week is not enough if you want to take it to that next level.
I agree.
That's-
I agree with that part.
Yeah,
I agree with that part.
Fun Monkey. Yeah, that's going to be
Fun
Dave's new
Monkey.
band. He's going to take Andrew and the other people.
But fuck Monkey.
It's going to be two singers.
Fuck monkey. Spelled with a PH.
Yeah, Bun Monkey. And you think, yeah, I mean, that was a pretty bold statement. You're like, they can't do it without me. I write all the riffs. You think, what if they're listening right now and they're like, oh, yeah, well, fuck you. I'm going to write a riff. And then,
Okay, go for it.
Oh, Spun Monkey. That's good. That's good.
Keep the names coming. I
Yeah.
like it, actually.
I'm not lashing
Start a new
out.
band with all
Oh,
those
well,
names.
okay, maybe I am lashing out that you're leaving the show.
I think you're a little butthurt about it.
Butthurt beef.
Well, you'll be butthurt Wednesday.
Touche.
Ah,
Very butthurt.
Yes,
Extremely butthurt.
Uh-huh. All right, we figured out the reason why we're friends, and it's not because we all have an affinity for V-cut T-shirts, but it might have something to do with the way we all smell similar. Don't believe me? This is a story that we reported on earlier this morning. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We're going through here. You guys each have friends, I assume. We're all friends. Do you think we all smell like, in a way, like our body odor is similar?
No, like are you going down the route of pheromones and things like that?
I don't know about pheromones in particular, but there is a study saying that people are more likely to befriend someone with a similar body odor, which probably explains why Austin hangs out with homeless people so often.
all the time.
Yeah,
Hell
but a lot of mammals do a variation of this, but we're mammals as well. So humans do this as well. And they're not talking about just pheromones. A new study found that people are more likely to have friends with similar body odor. In an experiment, they had people stay on their own, away from their partners and pets, and had them wear T-shirts that were provided to them. Then they used a computer and human analysis to compare smells on the shirts. And the odor signatures of friends were statistically more closely matched than odors between non-friends. And it was also predictive. It was very weird how they were able to figure this out. They said there was another experiment where they had people mingle with a series of strangers in close proximity for a few minutes, then asked who they felt they quote unquote clicked with. And the smell analysis predicted 77% of the people who clicked, and 68% of the cases were both sides that said they did not click. So basically 77% of the people who clicked with others smelled similar to others.
Science.
I know.
Nice.
Is it a deodorant thing? I mean, you guys do the Old Spice too? I mean, what kind of deodorant do you use? You use deodorant?
I use Old Spice.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, so
those
do I.
advertisements got them.
Yeah. What about you, Rico?
I do the Toms. It doesn't have aluminum or parabens. So
You're such a goddamn hippie, man.
What?
I swear. Yeah, I mean, you're the
Aluminum.
oddest duck I know. And if we didn't smell similar, I don't even know if we'd be friends.
Probably
I'm
not.
yeah.
That's why I put on my beef cologne in the morning.
Yeah, and that's why you dress just like me. I got to post a picture on our
God.
our Instagram page. Rico and I, this is what happened. It's so weird. But more like 9 times out of 10, we'll be wearing exactly like the similar outfits, whether it's black t-shirt day or white v-neck day. Today is white v-neck day and backwards cap day. Like literally, I'm the fat version of Rico and he's the buff version of me. You know, so I'll post a picture, but you better not start like hitting me up with those before and after comments because I will not appreciate that.
It's getting to the point of creepiness now, where if it happens 1 or 2 more times, we're gonna have some issues.
Serious.
It's not gonna be funny anymore.
I know. Like what's going on, dude?
Yeah. All right, let's hit the reset. We're going to be giving away tickets for WWE Sunday Night Stunner show today. We also have tickets for Avatar because I forgot to give out a bunch of Avatar tickets. So how about this? Caller number 10 right now, 600 KFMA. That's 600-5362. We'll win a pair of tickets to see Avatar live, and it's not the movie, it's the band at the Rialto Theater. That show is happening this Friday. No, actually, July 31st.
I hope that's on the flyer too.
Yeah, no, it's a month from
The
now,
band.
but yeah. That's what they call themselves. Avatar, not the movie. We're the band. It's part of their Wicked tour. So caller number 10 right now, 600 KFMA, 600-5362. We'll win those tickets to see Avatar, the band, July 31st at Rialto Theater. Girl.
What's up? Was calling about tickets.
Calling about the tickets. What tickets?
What tickets?
Was there Avatar tickets?
Well, there was Avatar. Oh, are you watching the stream right now? And then I mentioned
Am I behind on the stream or something?
You know what? I replayed that clip, but I do have an extra pair of tickets for Avatar. So, yeah,
shit, I didn't realize.
No, you're all good, dude. Since you're watching the stream, let's see. I'll just do this right now on the stream.
Ooh.
I don't mind. Because I do have a few pair of tickets for.
If you get a tattoo
Avatar.
of beef on your ass.
No.
Trending thing now.
We already got one person doing that. Yeah, we're good. I don't want too many ass tattoos out there, you know.
It's not a special anymore.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Gabriel, what's your last name, dude?
Valdez.
I have you in my system here. I do.
Ooh.
Blackridge, you live on the street?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Right on, dude. Yeah, go ahead and pick them up Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. here.
Thanks. Appreciate it, man.
No problem, brother. Enjoy the stream.
Bye.
I'll talk to you
Nice
soon.
hookup.
Thanks.
Yeah, that worked out. You know, streamers get, special treatment here on the show. There's no surprise on that. And, certain situations like these Avatar tickets, I didn't get to giving away last week, so I have extra. So technically, we're giving away WWE tickets this week. But I still have those extra tickets. So I'm like, hey,
Got some floaters.
yeah, hook it up, which I don't mind at all. Like Gabriel's good people. All right, so we got about 50 seconds. All this week, we're going to be jam-packing the show. Again, just a reminder, it's going to be a short week. I'm taking Friday off so I can get 10 days off in a row to reset for season 2. We got a lot of work to do as well. Plus, I'm going to try to do a staycation, get drunk at a pool somewhere. But, we're going to have a bunch of people lined up on the show this week. It's going to be fun. Weirdo, see if you could come in tomorrow as well. And Rico, I think, will be in on Wednesday so we could get Austin's ass tattooed later on. So much to get to.
A lot. Yeah.
So stoked. I'm very excited
So
about
much
this.
responsibility.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ghost is sick. I hope you got those tickets. And Anthony, if you didn't, I'm sure I'm going to give away more tickets as we get closer to the show. So, all right, we got about 5 seconds. Got to get into a beef tip, and then we'll wrap things up. Going on this Monday. Here we go. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Thank you for tuning into the show. You know the name of the show. Let's go. All right. Yo.
Yep, let's go.
Yeah. Austin only has 1 week left. He's going to be back with us on Thursday, I think. And then we're going to do a battle to see if the guy replacing him, Dave, is going to be referred to as Dave or Austin 2.0.
Get ready, Austin 2.0. It's coming.
Yeah, absolutely. Plus, we'll probably slap his ass a bunch because I'll have a fresh tattoo of my face on it. And I'm excited about that. We'll have video to share for that as well. No regrets, huh?
No rugrats.
No regrets.
All right. All right, before we end the show today, let me give you a beef tip. What do you do if you go number 2 in a public bathroom and there's no toilet paper?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
It is a tough one. You know, this is a predicament that a lot of people have found themselves in, and they don't know what to do. But the site Lifehacker has gotten creative, maybe a little too creative with their advice on what to do if you're in this situation. Their tips include using your socks, which I think is a go-to depending on how hot the day is.
Right.
I'm not wearing socks today. That's because I went to the bathroom twice. Also,
What do you do with it though?
you throw it away. It's a public
Shoot,
bathroom.
it's in
It's
his
somebody else's
pocket.
problem.
I know.
Oh, it's
A
disgusting.
handkerchief.
But this one's actually smart. Using a water bottle as a makeshift bidet. Right. So this is what I would do. Okay. You take the water bottle and then you have it upside down, right? Not where the lid is, and then you poke a hole in it. And then you just squeeze in there, right?
Gotta get that pressure.
Yeah, squeeze until it's clean, or you finish, or both. Okay. And then finally, they say this is what Lifehacker says: use cold hard cash.
No.
You're right.
Okay, but what if you're wearing flip flops that day? You don't have a water bottle and you only have your debit card.
Use the debit card as a scooper.
Well, no. Then you use your hand like India style, and then wash your hand off in the sink and hope they got soap.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. So those are all good
Survival
tips.
tips.
Yes. But my beef tip to you is before you go to the bathroom in a public restroom, you always have to plan your exit. So make sure there's toilet paper or something for you to use first, whether it's paper towels or whatever. The last thing you want to do is rush in there, pull your pants down, pop a squat, then look to the left and find out that you're boned. All right. So go in there with a game plan. All right. That's your beef tip. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I know I did. Thank you so much. Don't forget to tell a friend about Beef Vegan Presents on Rock 102.1 FM. Riley's up next. Enjoy the rest of your day. Drive safe, ride safe. And as always, rock local. Later.
When
Peace, guys.
you
Thank
wish upon a side of beef,
See you tomorrow.
soon will come an end to all your grief.
What?
But if you've been mean or kind of bad, I will knock out all your teeth.